cause I did it my way. Nothing y'all can say in this life or the next one. Watch me, I'ma be the best of others. I am what I am today, cause I did it my way. Nothing y'all can say in this life or the next one.
Hey guys, Danny Brown. You're listening to The Deal. For those of you who are just tuning in or new listeners, every other week I put on an interview format with an influencer or a tastemaker from the world of business, industry, finance, real estate, sports. It could be anything. And then in between, the opposite week, I do a short personal anecdote on real estate or just what's going on in my world. So that's what happens here. This week's short little anecdote is about, this is for all your real estate agents out there, how important it is to have good relationships and trusting relationships with your service providers. Mainly escrow is what I'm talking about, because escrow, you can't go to escrow because you like the person or because they drop off gifts or drop off papers and this and that, and you want to be nice. And escrow rep is there to make you look good, and at least it should be making you not look bad. So you're hoping that your escrow person you lean on makes you look good. That's where you start with. You can accept using someone else's escrow as long as they don't make you look bad. What's unacceptable is when escrow officers and escrow companies make mistakes and drop the ball and make you look horrible, and you risk your client and all referrals. Just an example of that, recently we used an escrow company. We represented the seller. We wanted to do a nice thing because the escrow company had been chasing me and Sarah down for months and months to try them, and they were nice, and all right, we're going to throw them a bone and try them. And we did, and we got burned. We were 3 weeks into the escrow on our listing, and we thought we were ready to have all contingencies removed, and then we hear that escrow docs were never sent out by the escrow officer. Now, yeah, we should follow up on everything, and we do, but when you have 10 escrows and 10 listings and you're running around, you want to lean on your escrow company to handle a few things that they're supposed to handle, so you don't have to follow up on everyone else's work. So that said, they dropped the ball. Now, luckily, our buyer in that deal was committed, and there was nothing in those escrow docs. But if they weren't committed and they wanted to get out of the deal, they could have kicked out of that deal. They could have canceled right there, and they could have bailed. And we would have had nothing that we could have done, and our client would have wanted to fire us, and our reputation would be smeared. So, look, it's all good. You want to be nice and have good relationships and give people a chance. And I'm all about giving people chances, but you got to be so careful because we're not going to use that escrow company again. We can't. Stakes are too high. Our client was pissed. It made us look like amateur hour, and it's just too risky. Stakes are way too high. Right, Sarah?
Right.
Anything you want to say?
Oh, you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Oh, yeah. She will go off, so I'm not even going to go there. Anyway, don't mean to be so harsh or negative. I like to keep it positive, but sometimes got to keep it real. And there you go. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.
I am what I am today, cause I did it my way. Nothing y'all can say in this life or the next one. Watch me, I'ma be the best of others.